Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. The wedding season is in full swing, so I thought it'll be fun to show you the kind of look I like to wear when I am invited as a guest to a wedding. It's basically a smoky eye paired with a peachy pink matte lip. I've already moisturized my skin, so I'm going to go in with primer. I'm using the Ultime Pro Skin Perfecting Primer by Faces, and this is a really nice primer for smoothing your skin. It helps your foundation apply smoothly. It also helps your foundation stay on much longer. Next, I'm going to start with my eye makeup. First step is kajal, and this is the Ultime Pro Intense Gel Kajal. It's very creamy, very pigmented, very easy to smudge, and that is why I like using this for creating a smoky base. So I'm doing the regular thing that I do when I'm doing a smoky eye. I create a black base, make sure I smudge it nicely, and then I go in with eyeshadows. So I'm going to use this eyeshadow palette, and primarily these 2-3 colors in the brownish bronze category. First step, I've applied the shimmery dark brown all over my lid. And I've used that same shimmery color along my lower lash line as well. Next, I'm using a blending brush just to even out and give a smooth gradient to that eyeshadow in the crease. I also like to use a matte color generally in the crease to soften up that transition. Next, I'm going to do my foundation. I'm using the Ultime Pro Second Skin foundation, and I really like it because it's very blendable. It's got a very smooth consistency, almost primer like. It's quite runny, very liquidy. It comes with this dropper kind of applicator, and I'm going to use a blending sponge. That is generally what I prefer for blending my foundation. Since I've done a dark eye look, I like to do a little more concealing in the under eye area. So I'm using a concealer that is slightly lighter for my skin tone because it's going to have a brightening effect. And I generally recommend this because when you're doing a lot of kajal, a lot of dark colors, your under eye circles can look very exaggerated. So it's a good idea to use a little more concealer when you're doing a dark eye look. Next, it's time for brows. I'm using the Ultime Pro Brow Pencil, and I really like this because firstly it comes with a spoolie on the other end, and secondly the texture is somewhat waxy, so you get color, and the waxy consistency also gives you a bit of hold for your brow, so you don't need to use a separate brow gel. You get everything in one product, and I like my brows quite well defined, so I'm making sure I'm filling in really well, and in the end just brush them up again. I don't like using a lot of powder on my face, but just for the under eyes it's always a good idea to set it with some loose powder, and that not only helps your concealer last longer, prevents it from creasing, but it also prevents your kajal or your eye makeup bleeding down. It just gives it that bit of a mattifying boundary and just protects it from spreading. And for the inner corner, I've used the light shimmery shade from the eyeshadow to add a little bit of brightness. It's time for mascara now. I love doing mascara. I love highlighting my eyelashes. So I'm doing 2 coats of mascara on my top as well as bottom lashes. And I'm also going to add a pair of false eyelashes later on, since this is like a special occasion look. I've got my lashes on, and now the eye makeup is complete. I'm going to move on to the face now. I'm going to use this trio of contour, blush and highlight. First, I'm going to use the contouring shade, which is just the perfect color for my complexion. It's slightly cool toned, not too dark, not too light. I'm using it in the usual areas under the cheekbones, along my jawline and a little bit along the sides of my nose. I like a very healthy flushed cheek, so I generally go for pinks and peaches or coral shades for blush. So I'm using the color from the trio, which is perfect for the kind of look I like. And then I'm going to use the highlight shade. A highlighter is an absolute must if you're doing any kind of festive look. It just adds that beautiful glow to the skin. So I've applied this on the cheekbones and down the bridge of my nose. For the lips, I'm going to mix in two shades. I'm adding a little bit of that brick toned brownish red to the nude pink, just so that I can create a color that flatters my complexion. And that is the beauty of liquid lipsticks. Firstly, they are super long lasting. You don't have to worry about touch-ups. And secondly, you can mix in your own shades much more easily than regular lipsticks and create your own custom lip colors. And that is the final finished look. So that is my take on a wedding guest makeup look, a festive makeup look. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm going to list all the products in the description box below. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.